What is going on? Game number 3, it's tied 1-1 right now in this BO5. Grubby spawning as the green Protoss in the top left position, and Icarus spawning as the red Terran on the bottom right position. This is the GSL version of Shattered Temple, and we'll see if Grubby goes for a Nexus first. The last time, I guess it was on Daybreak, and that's not really a macro map. Maybe it is a macro map. I don't really know exactly what to classify Daybreak. It's a 2-player map, so Nexus first, not really what you'd expect coming out, but it's exactly what Grubby decided to do. He is going to be building a pylon right at 9, and the way he plays it, looks like it may not be a Nexus first, may be playing this game standard. I was just saying that because he did it in game number 1. He got to pick this map, and this map is very, very large, so it is a map that you could Nexus first if you want to. And he's going to be chrono boosting some more probes out, and we'll see. Does he go for that warp gate, the gateways, or not? 12 supply right now, queuing up 2 probes, so Grubby will be doing a Nexus first, and we'll see exactly what Icarus decides to do. He does know that Grubby loves the Nexus first, I'm assuming, after seeing it in game number 1, or maybe that was just one of those once-in-a-blue-moon things he's thinking. But if I go out here, I don't think he's going to be getting any gas. I think he's going to do a gas expansion on this map as well. And this time, unlike game number 1, Icarus will have a macro build against a macro build. He'll be ready for it, and we'll see if he can keep up with Grubby. In game number 1, he did a barracks and factory, then expanded. He scouted the 16 Nexus a little bit late. And there you go, he is going to go for a gas expand. He's at 15 supply and still no gas. Hasn't even built this second supply to wall himself in yet. And Grubby, we'll see if he goes for 2 gateways now as this scouting probe. Well, he won't even get in, so he will be getting a second gateway so he can get 2 zealots out, because he's not going to get any vision of what Icarus is doing. SCV and probe meet, so Grubby knows he is on the verge of being scouted. And is he going to get the second gateway? It doesn't look like he is. It looks like he's going to go 1 gate, then a cybernetics core. So maybe he has a little bit more confidence on this map. He knows he can hold any aggression off with just 1 gate and then get a cybernetics core and then build the second gate. And another thing interesting about Grubby's Nexus first builds is he only gets 1 gas. Generally when I see a Nexus first, I see the players get 2 gases immediately, so they can make up on the missed mining time of that gas. But Grubby decides, I'm just going to get 1 gas right now. I'm just going to be mining gas really late. Still no gas by Icarus, by the way. So he's going to get 2 more barracks. That expansion is about halfway done. And the SCV sees the 7X core and the gateway, so he is going to be getting out as he knows the zealots are going to come out. He could make it around those zealots, but as soon as the Stalker comes in, he's going to have to retreat, and maybe he's going to be going back. So I was wrong. There goes the SCV coming back in, and is going to see, I guess, nothing really too much more. He's going to know that it's still just 1 gas, and maybe scratching his head a little bit, because that is really late for a second gas when you go for a Nexus first. It's just late for a second gas in general for Protoss. They normally go up on 2 gas before the 5-minute mark. And now the SCV looks like he wants to mine some minerals, and now gonna be leaving. Stalker does come out, but the SCV looks like he will be getting away. Well, maybe not. The Stalker's alpha some blood. He wants to take out this SCV. Will he catch up to him in time? He is catching up ever so slightly. And it looks like the SCV will make it back home. But the Stalker will be able to see, hey, what do you have out? Since it's just Marines, the Stalker is relatively safe. Now he's going to come up on this high ground and see pure Marines. And I wonder what Grubby's reaction will be to just straight out Marines. Do we have any tech out? No. The 2 gases are now just going up for Icarus. So he just focused on getting a lot of barracks out, produced a lot of Marines, and his tech is severely behind right now. But Grubby just going for a lot of gateways. So he's going in. He may be going for the win right here, guys. He did his Nexus first, and now he is going into, let's see how many gates this is. I believe it's 7. Indeed, it is 7 gates. Or maybe 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 gates. So it's not 7 gates. It's only a 6 gate. And I'm not sure why Grubby doesn't whoop in any sentries, because he needs to get force fields down on these bunkers. But maybe he's just going to be waiting right around here and do a counter attack. I don't know. But it looks like he's going to be going for it. And we have Icarus building some more supply depots in front of the bunkers just to minimize the amount of area that the Zealots can use to attack them. And here we go, the big force of Grubby coming in. There's not much surface area on this bunkers. Those Zealots can't really do that much. No sentries at all, so he can't get any force fields. And now, looks like he's going to take out a lot of workers, actually. But with all the bunkers Icarus has, he is going to be safe against this. 4 bunkers up. And now Grubby just moving in and out, trying to do what damage he can. That one supply depot will be falling, and that will not supply cap Icarus one bit. 51 out of 94 supply. He is so far ahead in supply, probably because he lost all of his Marines there. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell how many Marines he actually lost and how many he just put in bunkers. He's lost the same number of units as Grubby, so I don't know why he's at a max of 94 supply. Did he lose that many workers there? 7. So, it's a little bit odd to see the max supply being so high and Grubby going for a Twilight Council and just splitting up his stalkers around here, probably looking for a drop, because this is what Icarus has done in the previous games, has pylons scattered throughout the map to see dropships and whoop in units anywhere. So if Grubby sees a dropship past this pylon, he can whoop in stalkers up here and head it off. If this dropship comes this way, well, that's where the stalkers are, and that is not going to be a happy day for the dropship one bit. But it looks like Grubby will be going for a blink and abuse the blinking from this low ground to the high ground. Then when Marines come to deal with it, just blinking back and running away. And Grubby is hitting out the rocks. So both players will be going to third bases fairly shortly. Actually, Grubby's already going for his third base in a little bit of an unexpected position. And here we go, Icarus is moving out. And a lot of Grubby's forces are just split up down here. He does see it coming. And now that Zealot is going to be retreating while he can. And will Icarus go in for the attack? Grubby has pulled all his units back. Has the one observer right here. So he could be moving that observer to C. The one leading SCV is going to come and not see that much. So Grubby does a great job at picking off that SCV before Icarus can see Grubby's unit composition. So he has no idea how many Zealots or sentries there are, or if there's more stalkers behind. And Grubby keeping control of those watchtowers, and now one of his pylons is going to be dropping. Storm and Charge on the way, and I like this. This game, Grubby decides to get the Charge right away. Doesn't go right up to the Storm, creating a huge timing for the Terran player to attack. And now Icarus should know the exact composition of Grubby's army. He has seen the entire thing. And 2 medvacs moving out to do a drop, and 1 High Templar is being whooped in, so he may be able to get a feedback off and take out one of those medevacs. Never mind, those medevacs are very low on energy. And Grubby's charge is just about finished. And here it goes. It looks like Icarus is going to engage here. It's a lot of Zealots, but without charge, he will get easily kited, but some great force fields go off. A lot of Icarus' army is going down to those Zealots after those force fields did get placed. And it looks like Grubby may just have too much here. More force fields, trapping some of those units. And I think Grubby just has too much. Icarus is forced to retreat. Grubby's been on 3 bases so much longer. These Zealots didn't really kill any SCVs, but this base has been up. Let's see. 1320, 1285, 1320. So let's see what these are at. 1500, 1500, 1500. So Grubby's mined a lot at his natural. Not his natural, his third base, while Icarus hasn't mined any. Grubby doesn't have enough energy to storm just yet. He doesn't even have it researched. Yes, he does. And a lot more gateways being produced for Grubby. Looks like 6 gates. Icarus has a force right here. He does not know about this third base, though. And some Zealots just coming in, picking off some mules soon as they land, pretty much. And there we go, the drop trying to come in, and immediately sees, oh, you got a lot of units there, let's go back. And Grubby getting that blink right now, the dropship just chilling out right here, not going to try to go into the main. Grubby is ahead by 20 supply right now. And I don't think there's any ghost out. And that's the one thing I think Icarus really needs. He gets into ghost so late. And those mods do pick off one of the cannons. And not going to be dropping up here, but Grubby has so many warp gates, he's always going to be able to warp in, and we have a huge engagement about to happen right here. Grubby not in the best position, but neither is Icarus right here. And now there's charge lots going in. Some great force fields go off, and those marauders are going to be going down. Lots of Templars are coming out, and almost surrounds those units and gets the storm off, but a lot went into those medevacs. However, one medevac did get picked off, and this one Warp Prism is just floating above the units, saying, well, you got no Marines. That sucks for you. This drop coming in here, there's 3 Zealots, should be able to easily handle that one drop. And now Grubby, looking like he's in a demanding position. 168 supply to 134, the upgrades, 1-1 for Grubby, 0-0 for Icarus. And this one dropship just hanging out above all those Zealots. But one thing I noticed that's fairly interesting, look at this. 1045, 940, 1235, 1035. Ready? 875, 810, 830, 855, 1165. What's this tell you? Mules OP, man. They're mining so quickly. And there goes the Templar drop and picks off some of those SCVs. Very nice job by Grubby right there. But you saw how much later this base started mining, and it's going to be mining out before Grubby's third base. And this one dropship is going to be finally falling. Icarus right now is getting ghost, and it looks like he will hit his 200-200 as well as Grubby. Well, maybe not. He is moving out just before Grubby hits that 200-200. Grubby switching into Colossus as well. He's going to have a very scary force of High Templar, Zealot, Stalker, and Colossus. And Icarus does not have the infrastructure in place at all to deal with Colossus. No real starports. He needs 2 starports to deal with a transition into double robo facility Colossus. Maybe even 3 starports since Grubby has a head start. And it looks like Icarus has a lot of units, but not really doing anything with them. This one factory is gonna be falling. And the Colossus should not be leading the way. There go 2 Vikings, so it looks like Icarus does know about them. But a huge storm drop! Holy cow! So many SCVs did go down right there. Going to this Wooker kill count, it is 29, now 30. Why 30? Because he's got a Zealot somewhere. Oh, there it is. He killed the SCV building that command center. The Wooker count is 83 to 49. Grubby now getting that Warp Prism speed upgrade, so these things become so fast. They become like from paper planes to freaking jets once they get this one upgrade. And I believe that's the Warp Prism upgrade. That could be the Observer speed upgrade, but something tells me it is the Warp Prism one. I don't see it too much. And if Icarus gets some great EMPs off on Grubby's army, he can hold this. But some great storms go off. Holy cow, look at all those units' health. Oh my god. Icarus forced to pull back and just heal up. Some beautiful storms, and now more storm drops. This Archon is moving in. We're going to get to see the kill count from all these storm drops. If this finishes, come on, don't die on me. 21 kills on that Archon. 20 kills of those were probably SCVs. And now Grubby going for his 5th base, while Icarus just on 3, but he's got 2 command centers just about done. Well, this one's finishing. This one's already in an orbital command. Well, now he's definitely going to have the Warp Prism speed upgrade, because he's getting both the Observer speed and Warp Prism. I don't know what order he's getting it in. I can't just go over and check, because this is the Korean server. And I'm trying to find a Warp Prism. I'm pretty sure he got the Warp Prism speed upgrade, since he's been doing so many storm drops. Let's see this move so fast. Yep, there it goes. Look how fast that Warp Prism is. And drops those high templates, but they don't have Kaidoran Amulet because that doesn't exist anymore, so they kind of just sit out there and chill out. And are they going to? No, they just feed back Medivacs, and now gonna woof. So that was one of the weirdest template drops I have ever seen. Meanwhile, Grubby is now engaging 186 to 155 supply. Storms go off, so if Icarus wants to attack, he's got to run through it, but all those Vikings getting stormed. Oh my god! Every Viking just got stormed right there. Grubby going for a fleet beacon right now. And I have to say, Icarus is not going to be winning this game after all his Vikings went down. And it's looking very grim. There goes the GG. We'll be going into a game number 4. Grubby taking game number 3.